I now call the meeting of the Code Enforcement Board to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know that we've got a flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to the Hillsborough County Code Enforcement Board hearing. When addressing the board, please state your name, address, and speak clearly into the microphone. If you are planning to speak during the hearing, you must have signed in the speakers list. Presentations by the county, respondent or respondents, and opposition must be kept to a maximum of 10 minutes each. The board may recess at 12:30 and reconvene at 1:30 to conduct its business if needed. The process for the hearing is as followed. Your case will be announced. Ms. Meyer will conduct the oath of witness. Staff will present the evidence on your case. You'll be allowed to review the evidence and explain what occurred. We'll close the hearing. The board will deliberate, make a motion, vote, and then I will announce a decision. All decisions are based on the gravity of the violation, action taken by the violator, and the violator's history. The board may ask questions and allow other witness testimony if necessary. The board issues an order of compliance. It is your responsibility to notify the code enforcement officer on or before the date ordered to demonstrate that the violation or violations have been corrected. Depending on the order, code enforcement staff may later conduct an inspection to see if you have complied. If staff believes you have not complied, you will receive a notice by mail. By law, you have 10 days to contest the notice. Otherwise, it will be considered correct and a lien may be placed against your property. If you have any questions, these rules are outlined in Hillsborough County Code of Ordinances and Laws, Chapter 14, Article 2, Section 14. Anyone who decides to appeal the decision of the Code Enforcement Board will need a record of the proceedings. The record is comprised of testimony and evidence upon which an appeal is based. It is your responsibility to issue a verbatim record of the proceeding is made. By law, you have 30 days from the date of the order to appeal the board's decision to circuit court. Before we begin, please silence all devices. May we have roll call, please?
Good morning, Bordenaro.
Here.
Boland.
Here.
Clayton. Clayton. Lorenzen.
Present.
Urbaniak.
Here.
Wright.
Here.
Brasilla.
Here.
Dorazio.
Here.
Thank you. You have a quorum.
Okay, at this time, we will elect chair and vice chair. Mr. Boland.
Mr. Chairman, should I do the oath for Mr. Brasilla first?
Do you need to? Yes.
No, yeah, Tony. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Brasilla, will you stand and raise your right hand, please? Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Roger Vizella,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office
and I'm duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
of the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
that I will something and perform
the duties of the Code Enforcement Board,
the duties of the Code Enforcement Board,
which I am now about to enter.
which I am now performing.
About to enter.
About to enter.
Thank you.
Mr. Bowen.
Is it time for motions? All right. I would like to make a motion to nominate Anthony Bornero for chairman for this term.
Second that motion. Lorenzen.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Your next motion, sir?
And I'd like to make a motion to nominate Clay Lorenzen for vice chairman for this next term.
I second that, right?
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.
Could you clarify the nomination, please?
He nominated Mr. Lorenzen.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Myers will give the administrative oath.
All county staff who will be testifying must take the oath of witness. If you're here in the boardroom, stand and raise your right hand. If you're virtual, you still need to take the oath where you are. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. And just a reminder to everyone here in person, you do need to keep your masks on and worn properly over your mouth and your nose. Thank you. First case is on page 1 of your agenda under continued cases. Case number CE 1901-6557. The owner is Fernando Saavedra and Casey Wynn, 11107 Old Hillsborough Avenue. We have service, and Mr. Wynn is here. Good morning, sir. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And state your name and address.
My name is Casey Wynn, 6406 North Central Avenue, Tampa 33604.
Thank you.
Good morning, Terry Converse, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. As you know, this is a continued case from last month's hearing. They had submitted their information to Development Services just prior to the hearing last month, and the board asked that he come back this month so we could see the progress. I spoke with Mr. Wynn on Wednesday. He mentioned that there had been some approvals and that they were progressing through the Development Services approval process. From what I can see in the county system, there are a few approvals from some of the agencies or departments responsible for providing those approvals. There's been some requests for resubmittal by some departments as well, and I think that that is still progressing. They're scheduled to appear before the Development Review Committee next week on Thursday, March the 5th. The last slide in my presentation is a new slide. It's a timeline beginning with when this all began in this particular case on September 14th, 2018 through today. I received 2 emails last night from Mr. Wynn indicating where they were in the process. One was just a bunch of Hillsborough County documents about trees and what can be removed, what can't be removed, shrubbery, and so on. I think that was given to him by the EPC. And I also received an email with a list of the documents and approvals and where they are as far as the process through Development Services. And, you know, there's only been a few approvals at this point in time prior to the meeting next week. From what I can tell, although they're progressing through the approval process with Development Services, the owners and the business have not, as you are aware, have not expedited any requests or submissions until we started bringing them to a hearing. To keep them on track and not only to achieve site plan approval, keeping in mind that we're here because of the conditions of the rezoning, which happened a few years ago, have not yet been completed. What we're going to ask the board for after hearing testimony from Mr. Nguyen is for an adjudication today and 120 days to have not only the development process completed, but to have begun and completed a good portion of the site development process. And that's all I have.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yes, sir.
There isn't anything else to add. Yeah, he said everything there's to say. DRC is on Thursday. They're going to review those resubmittals that we need for the zoning, stormwater, and transportation, and hopefully that thing gets approved pretty soon. That's what we're waiting on.
Okay, questions from the board?
I just might add, and this is only of my previous experience, I know that they ask for 120 days, but I like to see something done within 90 days, at least a status update. So that's, but I would ask for a continuance for 90 days.
If that's what your motion is.
That's what my motion is, 90-day continuance.
Do we have a second?
Second by Wright.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any discussion?
Yes, I'd like to discuss that motion. We've had conversation, and based on the history of this particular case, staff is not asking for a 120-day continuance. They're asking for an adjudication. The owner has shown that there's been progress in his process of going through what we've been working on now for 2+ years, and I don't think a continuance is the right action here. I think to put the 120-day timeline and a fine on it puts some closure to this instead of extending it. So I would ask that we look at that instead.
I understand what you're saying. My motion will still say as stated, and it's only because in your package. I don't think you can adjudicate something that's 120 days down the road with the COVID-19 and everything else that's going on, even though this has been 2 years. It's not their fault. It's been going on for 2 years.
No, and I think I just for clarification, based on the last 3 or 4 visits that this client has brought to us, the progress that they've made, it's not that they're starting from this point moving forward and that it's not going to get done. This is really at the end of the rat race, not the beginning. So I understand your position. That's fine. We can continue.
Any other discussion?
Isn't the county officer asking for 120 days
And a fine.
and a fine?
Adjudication, not a continuance. He's asking for 120 days and a fine to move this forward.
Oh, and a fine.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Let's do a roll call vote, please.
Bordenara,
No.
Boland,
No.
Durazio,
No.
Lorenzen,
No.
Urbaniak,
No.
Wright,
Aye.
Versilla.
Yes.
Motion fails 5-2. Members Bordenaro, Boland, Durazio, Lorenzen, and Urbaniak voted no.
Thank you.
Be happy to make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion, Mr. Lorenzen.
I move in case CE 19016557, the base of the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes. The ordinances listed in staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 120 days to come into compliance. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $400 per day be assessed.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, we have a second by Mr. Boland. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
No. All right, let's do a roll call.
Bordenaro,
Yes.
Boland,
Yes.
Durazio,
Yes.
Lorenzen,
Yes.
Urbaniak,
Yes.
Wright,
No.
Versilla.
No.
Motion carried 5-2. Members Wright and Versilla voted no.
Thank you. Okay, motion carries. Next case, please.
May I ask a question before I'm done?
Sure.
To come into compliance, can we define that?
Officer, would you like to answer his question?
Yes, site plan approval must be completed, and the site plan has either been initiated or is in the process of being completed based on what the recommendations are of the development board.
This isn't completion of construction, I hope. There's no way that all of that work can be done in 120 days. I'm just clarifying, just so that I know. I mean, we're on it as fast as we can, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to have the site approval and permits and start construction by then for sure. But I just want to clarify, what are we going to do when we get to that point? In 120 days, if the construction isn't done, is there a $400 a day fine happening at that point? Just so there's clarifications, all.
We're asking for full compliance.
So all of the construction needs to be done in 120 days?
Yes, that would be full compliance.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next case, please.
Turn to page 3, number 5, case number CE 1901-7530. The owners are Irma Alicia Juarez and Abraham Juarez. The location is 5415 Shakespeare Drive. We have service and someone is here for this case. Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And state your name and address and get a little closer to the microphone.
Irma Juarez, 5415 Shakespeare Drive, Dover, Florida, 33527.
Thank you.
Okay,
Dennis Sweeney, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case came to us in a complaint on November 12, 2019. The complaint was that the owners of the property was actually running a business from this location. The business was not founded. That was closed down as far as a concern of improper use of zone. However, during the inspection, I observed the Connex box on location, and I had spoken to both the husband and wife on the container issue.
okay, ma'am, what would you like to say?
Yes. So we do have a business. They were saying there was something about a towing company. There isn't. I'm actually a business owner for a construction company. We do heavy civil, mostly on highway, concrete structures. So we have most of our businesses run over in Orlando. We have several trailers where we keep most of our tools at. And with that said, we've had multiple equipment stolen. So we do have the Connex on site to keep most of our power tools, which are like concrete vibrators and drills and saws and generators and stuff like that. We keep it on site so it doesn't get stolen because our trailers they stay the whole week in Orlando. So we try to keep our tools there so they don't get stolen. And with that said, we also have several animals on site because we're zoned agricultural. We keep their food in there as well as hay and tires for our trailers and stuff like that. For the most part, the Connex is located 100 feet from the actual road. It's 44 feet from the house. It's 23 feet on the right-hand side from the property line and 410 feet from the back of the property line. It's out of the way. It does, we can get through the sides and clean it, clean the grass and debris on the side. We can get through the inside of her house, and it's located behind our privacy fence. You can see it a little bit from the road, not too much like he showed. I do have the survey here that shows you, I have placed it to show you where it's located in pictures, so what's inside the Connex as well.
You gonna present them as evidence?
Yes.
All right. Can somebody bring them to us?
This is Mr. Lorenzen. Question for the officer. Is this a structure that, obviously it's not currently allowed based on the zoning, but is it something that can be permitted, that the owner can permit and keep, or is this not allowed, period?
No, the owner can seek engineer drawings and a permit to change it from a Connex box, which we're citing for open storage, to an accessory structure. The building department will issue a permit if they get engineer drawings for it and submit it as for a permit as an accessory structure.
I get a question from the officer.
Go ahead.
Dennis, have you explained to the owners what they need to do, and are they resistant to your suggestions, or what's the story?
That information was given to them initially on a phone call when I spoke to them the very first time. However, nothing was addressed beyond that. I'm not sure if it's just lack of communication due to the phone. I'm not real sure about that. I've only spoken to the owners twice over this whole period of time, including the day that I even hand-delivered the combo notice.
And this case started in November 2019?
Yes, sir.
If I may speak, when I researched it, it said that I could have it as an accessory structure, but I think it said something about only like temporarily. I wasn't aware that we can have it, they could have it permanently, because I looked up, I think on the website, and I think accessory structures were only permitted for temporary for use when you're like doing remodeling the house or something like that.
Question for Mr. Sweeney.
Yes, sir.
Based on the fact that it's a 40-foot Connex and they put it on their property, if they tie, well, they have, in order to put that and keep it on the property, they have to go to the building department, get a permit to do that?
Yes, sir, but they have to, according to the past practices, they have to get engineer drawings on it. They have to get a site plan for it to show where it's located on their property. And then they have to submit both the engineer drawings and site plan to the building department, and the building department will process it as an accessory structure.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, do you understand what he's saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I prefer to make a motion.
Go ahead, Mr. Bull.
All right, I move in case number CE 190-17530. The based on evidence presented on find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Code ordinances listed as task presentation. Further, based on the gravity of violation actions taken by a violator by their sister agreement, 90 days from comply to comply, not achieved by that date, a fine of $200 per day be assessed.
Second, for the purpose of discussion.
Go ahead.
So if she were to go forward with the permit and stuff, it would probably, I'm assuming it would probably take longer than 90 days. So would you be open to maybe thinking about a continuance so that she can come back and we can see how the permitting process and stuff is going?
This thing has dragged down since November 2019. I think 90 days will give some emphasis to start the process.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the motion, so,
Motion was 90 days, $200 a day. And we have a motion, we have a second. Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye. Opposed.
Roll call, please.
Bordenara,
Yes.
Boland, Durazio,
Yes.
Lorenzen,
Yes.
Urbaniak,
Yes.
Wright,
Opposed.
Brasilla.
no.
Motion carried 5-2. Members Wright and Brasilla voted no.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am, 90 days. Thank you.
Okay.
Turn to page 4, number 7, case number CE 2000-0742. The owner is Martin Lopez. Location 3711 Bruton Road, and we have service. Someone's here for this case. Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And state your name and address.
My name is Katrina Lopez. I'm at 611 Ralph Street in Arbondale.
And your relation to this case?
It's my brother-in-law.
Oh, and he's authorized.
He had an accident before he came, so
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was going to meet him here, but he didn't make it.
The officer is going to present his testimony first, and then.
Okay.
Dennis Sweeney, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This came to us in a complaint, and the initial inspection date was January 16th of 2020. Upon my site visit, I found that the property is zoned AS 0.4. The owners live on the location. However, my investigation found 3 dwellings on the property. The property is only allowed to have 2 dwellings. One dwelling is cited for outside open storage due to its location and not set up as a dwelling. It's not tied down. Also have Connex boxes on location in the same situation. No permits being applied for. We also have accumulations and the other conditions that were cited have applied. So we actually had 3 conditions that we're dealing with at this time.
Okay, ma'am, it's your turn.
Okay, so I've just got involved 2 months in the trailer, the blue trailer that he's showing. I did not realize that it was illegally put in. So I called a trailer guy that's going to make it legal, but first I have to have it zoned for the trailer. So we did get it surveyed, and I have that here to get it into 2 parts, if you want to see that. And also, sorry, I'm nervous. We're going to get the trailer zoned first, and then I have 2 guys. I got the TNT permitting. She's going to get that all the paperwork because I don't know how to do all this. Hired her to do the zoning on that. And then People's Trailer Company is going to come in. They're going to have to move that trailer on over about 100 feet and put a new ground, is the way I'm understanding. There is 2 septic tanks there, and we're going to get that moved over and get it legal if you'll give me some time on that. And I believe that the travel trailer is gone at this moment. And then he has a storage trailer there. The people that owned it before was drug dealers. So we've been fighting for a couple years of keeping them off of our property. They keep going on there and stealing our batteries, stealing whatever is not locked up. So that trailer, he's got that it's like for a trailer truck or something. He's been putting his tools and stuff in there. That is in the process of getting moved out. The travel trailer is gone. So I'm not sure what else was on the list. I think they do have the debris cleaned up. You can ask him on that. But I only see a couple things that was circled around here that still wasn't in compliance. We got the swimming pool is gone. Maybe Mr. Dennis can answer on anything else that I didn't mention. I'm not sure on the brown trailer. Does that one need to be in compliance, or is that one okay? I know I seen a picture. I didn't realize that one was on the list. So if he could answer that, please, on the brown trailer. Does that one needs to be in compliance, or?
Okay, so what I'm hearing is the owner is making the steps to put that property into 2 different parcels.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once it's split up and there's a new parcel for where the double wide's at,
Yes.
then the 2 trailers up front would be legal.
Okay. That the 2 trailers up front will be legal, but not the blue. Do I need to get it rezoned for 3 parcels? There's 3 trailers.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Once the 5 acres is split in half,
Yes.
you've got 2 separate parcels.
Yes.
That blue double wide will be on the new parcel once they split the property in half.
Yes.
At that point, all that the owner needs is the permitting for setup, for that mobile home to be there.
Yes. I have that in process. Not the zoning. I've got a girl. I don't know how to do all that. So I have hired TNT to do that, but I do have the survey that has it split. And then she told me that's going to be like $7,000 to do the zoning, 7,000 for the trailer. I'm like, because I'm got to get a certificate for the septic tank also. That ain't free. So that's like $14,000. So if y'all could work with me to get the zone first, I do have the money for that, and then give me a little bit more time to get the trailer on the other 7. It'll take me, a few months on that.
Okay, ma'am, how much time do you need?
Well, how fast is the zoning? I can do the zoning and pay her immediately, but my understanding is that they're 6 months behind. I don't know if that's a true statement from her.
I don't either, but
Okay. Can we do something, a continuance, and then I can keep following up here and see the progress on it? Or I don't know how you guys work. I'm sorry.
Mr. Sweeney, is there any life safety issues here?
No, there's no life safety issues.
Okay.
Question, please. Mr. Sweeney, I'm kind of hard to hear and follow what's going on, but what about the accumulations, overgrowth, and inoperable vehicles? Are they in compliance?
Okay, the accumulations was still there my last visit. The overgrowth was taken care of. The inops were taken care of. So we're down to just the excessive dwelling issue, the accumulations issue, and the outside open storage, both the containers and the mobile home not being set up.
The vehicles is gone. Yeah, except that one little white truck that's in the back, that we had to understand that we can have one truck to the parcel. So I'm not sure on that one in the back.
And going back again, Mr. Sweeney, you said the accumulations, the overgrowth has been taken care of, correct?
Correct.
The inoperable vehicles is taken care of.
Correct.
The accumulations is not taken care of.
Well, according to her testimony, it is now, but not at my last site visit.
Yes, yes.
So the open and outside storage is not taken care of.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Anybody else have any questions? Would somebody who is visiting us from the virtual world on the board ready to make a motion?
I'll make a motion. This is Mr. Baniak.
Go ahead.
I move in case CE 200000742. So based on the evidence provided, I find the properties in violation of Hillsborough County Code of Ordinances is listed in staff's presentation. Further, based upon the gravity of violation, the action taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 120 days to come into compliance. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $250 a day be assessed.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it for,
I'll second. Mr. Bowling, second. Discussion?
My only thing is, the fact that you're going to try and go through to get this parcel split up, that takes time. I'm more asserted to a short period of time for accumulations and a fine assessed there and a 90, 120 day continuance on the other items.
Okay, any other discussions? Steve? Yes.
I would just like to concur with Mr. Drusilla on that particular subject. I think this case is a little different than the previous one we just had. The owner's going through the process, and where rezone is technically unknown. I would kind of lean towards doing something of a two-part motion as well.
Okay, Mr. Manicky. Yeah, whatever, Mark, go ahead.
There you go.
Do you want to continue with your motion, or do you want to revise your motion?
I am open to revising the motion to a 60-day period on the accumulations and the open and outside storage, and a $250 fine thereafter, and a continuance on the zoning of 120 days.
Okay, do we have a second to that motion?
Second.
Second by Mr. Rusella. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next case, please.
Okay, just for the record, there is a hearing on June 25th, 2021, which is one day prior to the 120-day mark. And I guess we'll schedule it for that hearing.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the motion is now 59 days?
Thanks. Have a good day.
Do
Next case.
we have someone virtual for case number 8 on the agenda? We do, okay. Next case is on page 5, number 8, CE 2000-7220. The owner is Karen C. Mullis, 2019 Wiggins Road. We have service, and we have a virtual participant here. And if I could get them on the screen, I'll give them the oath.
That'll be Franklin Mullis. We could see you, if we could bring him up on the video. Franklin, we're just seeing your forehead. If you could tilt the camera down a little. There we go.
Good morning, sir. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And state your name and address.
Franklin Mullis, 2019 South Wiggins Road. Plant City, 33568.
And we showed the owner as Karen Mullis. How are you related to Karen Mullis?
My wife.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Dennis Sweeney, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. We received a complaint on May 15th, 2020 for this case. From a site visit, I met with Mr. Mullis on site and advised of the complaint. And upon a site visit, I observed accumulations in 3 containers on the property. Since re-inspections have been occurred, the accumulations have been corrected to date. However, Mr. Mullis started working on processing paperwork and documents to the building department for the containers on site. Unfortunately, they have not showed that they received anything in our system. But Mr. Mullis has sent me more documents in an email a couple of days ago showing that they have submitted additional information that the building department needed.
Okay, sir, it's your turn.
Okay. There is containers here. We have went through permitting, have complied with what they've asked for. Actually waiting on county for permitting, or, if they need more information. As far as I know, everything's been turned in that they have requested.
Okay, board members, any questions?
Mr. Sweeney, you're muted if you're speaking.
I apologize. I didn't realize I was muted. The items that were sent to the permitting department by Mr. Mullis a couple of days ago was a owner builder disclosure, engineer structure letter from the engineer, storage container diaphragm, container specification plans, and also a container site plan. So those documents have been given to the building department by the Melisses for the process for permitting.
Okay. Anybody on the board have any questions?
Mr. Sweeney, what would you recommend as a process for us?
Well, it's hard to say what to recommend because we don't know what the building department, what their time schedule is. So it's hard for me to give a good accurate time frame.
Well, if you can't do it, nor can we, so just a suggestion.
Yes, sir, I understand. The last I heard through the grapevine, it took 3 to 4 months to get a permit.
All right, I'm here to make a motion just for a continuance of 120 days. We'll carry it to the June 26th hearing date.
We have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Priscilla, second by Mr. Boland. We're going to continue for 90 days, is that what it is?
120.
120 days. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Continue till the 2026.
That's 119 days.
Next case, please.
Next case is number 9, case number CE 2000-5198. The owner is Kenneth L. Jones, 6225 Eugene Street. And we have service, and Mr. Jones is here. Good morning. I'll need, if whoever is going to testify, and if it's both of you, then both of you raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and if you would come to the microphone and each of you give your name and address.
Well, I'm the owner of the property.
Okay.
This is my son. He lives there. I'm disabled. I live my life in my recliner.
Yes, sir. We need you to say your name and address just for the record.
Okay, Kenneth Lynn Jones, 6225 Eugene Street, Tampa, Florida, 33619.
Thank you. And the other gentleman, if he's going to testify.
My name is Kenneth Allen Jones, and I live at 6225 Eugene Street. And I would ask for a continuance.
It's not your turn yet. It's not your turn.
All right.
The officer will testify first, and then you'll get a chance to speak.
Okay, officer, go ahead. Do we have Mr. Rowland?
Yes, I apologize. We thought this case was going to be continued. They had asked for a continuance because of a family issue. This case began on April 13th of last year at 6225 Eugene Street. The violations were accumulations, overgrowth, inoperable vehicles, outside open storage, and recreational vehicles. I've had a couple of different discussions with the property owners. They've recently had a family issue. I didn't know they were going to appear today. As of the last site visit where I spoke to them, there really hasn't been any change in the property over that time except for some minor cleanup. There are no life safety issues at this time, though.
Thank you. Okay, which one of you gentlemen wishes to speak first?
Well, what he just said is not true. Every time he told us to do something, we did it. And then he come back with something else to do, and we did that. And he come back with something else to do, and we did that. I don't know why he's harassing us like he is, but we have been in compliance with everything that he told us to do. And like I say, it just keeps going on and on. We had that, storage building that's covered with tarps. The tarps were,
Sir, let me interrupt you for a second. You need to pull your mask up.
I'm sorry, it keeps slipping down.
Okay.
But anyway, like, got something else to say?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, he said that storage building, we need to either close it in on 3 sides or tear it down. So we closed it in on 3 sides. Then he come back and told us we couldn't have nothing in it. Why he do that? And all the yard cleaning has been done and been kept up. We had vines growing on the fence next to the road. The ladies would get out and sunbathe out there in privacy. He said, we got to take those vines down. We did that. So I don't know why he's harassing us. He just keeps coming back and back.
I would like to say something also. I've recently been stabbed, and I'm the one that's taking care of the property. I've been trying to get disability, and as my dad said, every time he told us to do something, we were in compliance. The area he showed on one of the pictures where you saw a limb being cut, that's where I've recently been working. I brought my brothers in and my sister. We've took care of a lot of this, but I would really like to have a continuance so I can get legal counsel as to what our rights are as a homeowner. And because I don't know that much about this part of the law, and my dad knows nothing at all about it. And as he said, this guy's just not been forthcoming on the things he's saying. I don't understand why he's harassing us either, because as he came pointing things out, we were in compliance for everything but my RV. I'm homeless other than staying in the RV in my dad's front yard right now. As I said, I'm trying to get disability. I'm still having complications from being stabbed. But I'm also still doing what I can as I can. But I would really prefer legal counsel so that we would know our rights and what we can and can't do.
Okay, so what you're trying to tell this board is that you do not have the funds to be able to live anywhere other than the recreational vehicle, which does not belong on the property, yet you want a continuance to hire an attorney to give you the rights you have.
There's
Is that what I'm understanding?
There's free legal services here in Florida. That's who I intend to contact. I don't have the money for either to get a place to stay or an attorney. As I said, I haven't held a job in years, and I've just recently been stabbed, and that just added to everything. So, and like I said, you can see where the tree had been freshly cut. I am doing what I can when I can, but I'm not able to constantly stay outside and stay up doing things. My side is burning like crazy right now. I've got a big knot on the front side I was stabbed in the back and pierced my lung, and they haven't found out what's going on with the lump in my side, and that's what's giving me problems constantly. But like I say, I would really, instead of discussing the matters right now, like to speak with a lawyer on this situation. And I didn't realize we had a court date until just the day before yesterday. So I haven't been able to contact them yet. They're supposed to call me back.
Okay, Mr. Priscilla, what would you like to say?
Yes, sir. The only comment I've got to make is that the fact that you indicated that the inspector is harassing you. You're only taking verbal instructions. I'm sure he served you with paperwork in order to facilitate what's actually needing to be done. So I'm prepared to make a motion.
Go ahead, sir.
I have a question for
Wait a minute, for discussion, go ahead.
I still have a question. So, to the owners of the property, just to clarify, the testimony from Senior was that these items have been addressed, that you are in compliance. Is that still your testimony, sir? Obviously, other than the recreational vehicle that we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
the last letter he sent us, what I have in my pocket, he says it, need to cut the grass. The grass has been cut and been kept cut. I don't know. I say he's just harassing us for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes I let it go a little bit longer because, as I said, some days I just don't feel good and I can't get out. But I do keep that grass cut for sure. Inside, it stays clean up. Out back, my daughter recently moved in. It was her son's father who stabbed me. And I had to defend myself. And he's no longer with us, and she's dealing with stuff and staying with us. The stuff out back is actually part of her stuff, and she's really depressed, and that's just recently been put back there, the dishes and stuff like that. But we intend to clean all that up too. As I said, I get out and do things as I can, as I'm able to. I can't hire nobody because he's on a fixed income, which is taking care of the bills and helping to take care of me and my daughter, because she's not working either. But I'm complying as I can. But I know he definitely sees things are getting done. But it's like he's constantly coming back and adding things or changing things.
All right, so we've heard this. We've heard this.
Well, the storage tent is not actually a storage tent.
That's right. Go ahead.
Officer Rowan, question. So have you had a chance to go back out there and have they actually came into compliance from what you've seen besides the recreational vehicle?
Not since February 1st, and I want to actually clarify a couple of things. The original violations were all cited on the same day, April of last year. The only one that was added was the RV in November when we found out they were living inside of it. I did have discussions with them at the property. I never did I want to call it a walk into the property kind of inspection because they denied me access. It's also the outside open storage. He's talking about it's contained with 3 walls and a roof. He may be talking about that temporary carport, and that's not considered an enclosed structure because it's temporary. It has to be 3 solid walls and a roof, which is like a shed, not these temporary carports.
He didn't tell us that when he said we either had to get it covered in
Yes,
3
I did.
sides or take it down. That's what he told us then. He didn't say anything else about all this. He just said,
And then we spent the money on the tarps, then it became an illegal structure.
Mr. Pisano.
Just to make the point, sir, it's written directly into the notice of violations that it has to be in an enclosed structure such as a shed with 3 solid walls and a roof.
Mr. Pisano,
Yes, sir.
is there a possibility that you could have a supervisor, since there seems to be some animosity from the homeowner towards the inspector, to actually point out what needs to be done after this is adjudicated?
Yes, we can have that done, but the officer is a very competent individual, and just because they're up here making allegations, pictures speak for themselves. I mean, we have photographs from the first. We have inconsistent testimony from these 2 individuals that they have it completed and they don't have it completed, and they have an excuse for everything as for why they have the condition violations to persist. But if you make that request, we can honor that request, sir.
Well, I'm making that request because Officer Rowan said the last time he was denied access.
I think he has been denied access from the start. We can clarify that. But again, if you're making that request, we can have another officer, that being a supervisor, do the inspection.
That's incorrect about being denied from the start.
All right.
When he changed his
Mr.
mind on
Vasilla?
the structure, that's when we denied him.
Sir, your time's done. Mr. Vasilla.
Yes, I'm prepared to make a motion. I move in the case of CE 2000519 that based on the evidence presented, I find the property in violation of Hillsborough County Code and Ordinance as listed in staff presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the act taken by the violator's history, I grant 90 days to come in compliance. Compliance not achieved by that time, a fine of $300 per day be assessed.
Second. All right, we have a motion by Mr. Vassillo, a second by Mr. Lorenzen. All in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. You have,
I oppose. What happens to my continuance? I don't get a chance for a continuance to get legal
No,
services?
sir, you do not. You have 90 days to get everything done, or
So it'd be better if I live under a
fined
bridge than in an
$300 a
RV?
day. Your case is over, sir.
You're saying it'd be better for me to live under a bridge than an RV?
Sir, I said your
Help with the
case is
house. You can't
over.
do it yourself.
Next case, please.
Next case is on page 6. Do we have someone virtual for the next case? Number 10 on the agenda? Okay. Next case is on page 6, number 10, CE 2000-7039. The owner is Amarnath Sudath and Sharon Noah. Location 10218 Bloomfield Hills Drive. We have service and we do have someone online.
We have Sharon Noah on the line.
Yes.
Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And state your name and address.
Sharon Noah, 10218 Bloomfield Hills Drive, Sethna, Florida, 33584.
Thank you.
Go ahead, officer.
Good morning, Paul Rowan with Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case at 10218 Bloomfield Hills Drive was initiated based on a citizen complaint on May 13th of 2020. The property has 5 previous violations in the last 5 years. The taxes are paid and there is not under any kind of foreclosure. The property is currently cited for accumulations, fences, inoperable vehicles, and outside open storage. They did have overgrowth also, but they complied that violation. We had this case originally scheduled probably in the past, and it got delayed due to the COVID. We finally decided to do a combo notice on the property, which triggered a meeting between myself and the property owner on February 9th, which was very, very productive. I met also with the lady that's online for him, and we've gotten everything. They understand what needs to be done, and I think with an appropriate time period, we can get this case resolved. There are no life safety issues.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So the only things left are the car to be removed, which we are going to do. Looking at putting it into the garage. The fence, I'm getting quotes. I have received 1. I'm getting 2 more because of financial difficulties. I'm trying to negotiate and get some, financial backing so we can get the fence repaired in a timely manner. I've asked for like 2 months because one of the things they did tell me was when I made an appointment, I had to wait 2 weeks before they got there, and then it'll take another 2 weeks just to get all the supplies together. So we are going to repay. We are going to fix the fence and get it repaired, and the car is being moved.
Okay.
I'm prepared to make a motion.
Ms. Wright?
Yeah. I move in case number CE 20007039 that based on the evidence presented, I find that the property is in violation of Hillsborough County codes or ordinances as listed in the staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, that I grant 60 days to come into compliance, and if compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $250 per day be assessed.
Second, Lorenzen.
All right, we have a motion, we have a second, all in favor.
Discussion?
Discussion, Mr. Vasella.
Mr. Rowland, you did say that within time you think everything would be resolved. Do you think 60 days is adequate?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Next case.
Thank you.
The next case is number 11, case number CE 2000-7050. The owner is the estate of Peggy Prescott, 6501 East 26th Avenue. We have service and we have someone online.
I believe we have a Denise Bruce.
Yes. Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And state your name and address.
Denise Bruce, 4817 Old Mulberry Road, Kent City, Florida, 33567.
And what is your relation with this case?
Peggy is my deceased mother.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Peggy is my deceased mother.
Okay, thank you.
Officer, go ahead.
Good morning, Paul Rowan with Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case at 6501 East 25th Avenue was a routine initiated case due to a sweep and complaints in the neighborhood. It began on May 13th of last year. The property has 3 previous cases with 1 in the last 5 years and is not under foreclosure, and the property taxes are paid. The property is currently cited for accumulations, outside open storage, and was cited for inoperable vehicles, but that item was complied in November of last year. I've had a discussion with the people that actually live on the property. Is the brother of the lady that is testifying. The property has not been probated due to costs, and they have done some cleanup, but they just haven't got it all done. It definitely looks better than it did originally. I would say with the appropriate amount of time, they can get the last few things taken care of and straighten things up. No life safety issues.
Okay, ma'am, it's your turn.
It's my brother. I don't have open conversations with him. He's been in the property since before my parents deceased. Probate has not been done because that's the only thing that needed to go through probate, and there's no funds to do that. My oldest brother lives in the same neighborhood, and I do have contact with him. Videos. And he's saying they are doing some cleanup, but like I said, I don't know what cleanup they have and haven't done.
Okay, Mr. Rowan, you said if they had a certain amount of time, you believe they could get this done. What time are you looking at?
I really think they don't need more than 30 days to take care of what's left.
Okay. Members of the board?
I'll make a motion.
Question for,
Officer Boland has a question.
this is for, Paul Rowan. The outside open storage, is that a building you're talking about, or?
Can you say the question?
Outside
sorry.
open storage, is that a building?
I still can't understand the question. Can somebody else repeat it, please?
Outside open storage, is it a building? I didn't see it.
Just leave it on the ground.
Outside open storage, is that a building or?
Oh, no. The outside, I apologize. The outside open storage is items that are not junk, trash, and debris, because I cite for both of accumulations and outside open storage sometimes because some stuff it's difficult to determine whether it's something they want to keep or it's actually trash. It may look like trash to me, but it may not necessarily be trash. So the outside open storage is items like tools and, construction, pieces of construction material or things like that that could be outside that need to be either placed inside an enclosed structure, or if they're debris, they need to be disposed of.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd like to make a motion, Mr. Urbaniak.
Go ahead.
I move in case number CE 2000750. Based on the evidence provided, I find that the property is in violation of Hillsborough County codes or ordinances listed in staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the situation, the action taken by a violator and the violator's history, I grant 45 days to come into compliance, and compliance not achieved by that date, a fine of $300 would need to be assessed.
Second.
All right, we have a motion, second by Mr. Priscilla. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. 45 days, sir. Next case, please.
Next case, turn to page 7, number 12, CE 2000-7221. The owner is Paradise Village MHC LLC, location 9304 Paradise Drive. We have service, and I believe we have someone online.
That'll be Horatio Gilbert.
Yes, it is.
Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And state your name and address.
My name is Horatio Gilbert. I'm at 9304 Paradise Drive in Tampa 33610.
And what is your relation to this case?
I am the general manager of the community.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Rowan.
Good morning, Paul Rowan with Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case at 9304 Paradise Drive, which is the parcel address, the actual address of the violations is on Eden Court and Eden Circle. This is a storage area for the mobile home park where people keep their RVs and different things like that. There is a wooden fence that surrounds this piece of property that is in not very good condition at all. The property owner has had over 30 cases in the last 5 years. The taxes on the property are paid. There's no foreclosures pending on the property. I've had several discussions with the property manager, and I recently was notified by one of their contractors or somebody from their office that they're actually going to be putting up a chain link fence and taking down the wooden fence because of its condition. I would defer to whatever time period he feels that it will take to have that fence put up. But I would ask that the board place, because they are a repeat violator in this case, let me get you the details for that. They're a repeat violator in this case per your board order on 8/25 of 2018 in case number CE 18006070. I would ask that a per occurrence order be put in place once the violation comes into compliance. There's no life safety issues.
Okay, so it's your turn.
We got everything in yesterday and we started work today, and the guy said that it will be done most likely by Wednesday the latest, if not sooner. But they just wanted to play it safe and say, can we get an extension until next Monday, the 8th? I think it is. Let me make sure. Yes, the 8th.
Go ahead, Mr. Lorenzen.
I'm prepared to make the motion, Mr. Chairman. I move in case CE 20007-221, that based on the evidence presented, I find that the property is again in violation of Hillsborough County Code or solicited staff's presentation and of the previous order dated 8/25/2018. This constitutes a repeat violation as defined in Florida statutes. Further, therefore, I grant 21 days to come into compliance. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $300 per day be assessed. Additionally, a fine of $350 per day per occurrence be imposed for any repeat violations after compliance is achieved.
Second by right.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, excuse me. Mr. Vasilla has some discussion.
Just a question, Mr. Rowland, the previous violation, was that for the same infraction?
We've had that fence in violation before. We also have issues with the fence that surrounds the entire mobile home park, but right now that fence is not in violation. We're only talking about the one that's on Eden Court.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, once again, we'll vote. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next case.
How much was the per occurrence fine on that case?
$350 per occurrence.
$350, okay. Okay, next case is number 13, case number CE 200-15673. This property is owned by an individual who has, how do you say? It's confidential based on Florida Statute 119, but we have an individual here to speak on this today. Mr. Kevin Doyle is here in the audience. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And state your name and address.
Kevin Doyle, 11879 Sand Hill Road, Sonoma, Texas.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you the owner of the property that has the confidential?
No,
You're not, okay.
that's
And how are you affiliated with this case?
my father.
Okay. Thank you.
Officer, go ahead.
Good morning, Paul Rowan with Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This complaint at the confidential address was initiated by two separate citizens' complaints over time on October 14th of 2020. The property was violated for accumulations, overgrowth, which has since been complied, inoperable vehicles, and outside open storage. The son who is here to testify has done quite a bit. There's a lot, but there is still quite a bit to go. And he also has to get the container that is on the property permitted. All the vehicles, it looks like he's doing repair work on vehicles. All the repair work is actually vehicles he owns. The commercial vehicles that are pictured in the property were actually only there for a couple of days because that's what he was using to remove accumulations. He has made progress, and I believe with 30, 60 days, he could probably get this complied. There are no life safety issues.
Okay, sir, it's your turn.
Actually, as of last night, I feel I've been in compliance with everything. All the vehicles are gone, and everything on the list is done, with the exception of the permit. Now, we've been having trouble getting a hold of somebody. My dad was supposed to be taking care of that, and he's ill, so.
Okay, so go ahead.
I don't really know the process.
Okay.
Question, Mr. Rowland?
Go ahead, Mr. Vasilla.
What did you refer to that needed to be a permit?
The container, storage container.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions? Would somebody like to make a motion? I do have another board member that is virtual. Would they like to make a motion?
I can make a motion. This is Mr. Azio.
Go ahead.
I move in case number CE 200072221 that is based on evidence presented. I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinance as listed in staff's presentation.
Mr. Razio, that's the wrong case number. It's number 13 on your agenda.
Apologize. Let's start over. I'm looking in the wrong place. Thank you. I'd like to make a motion. I move in case number CE 200156673. Based on the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinances as listed in staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 90 days to come into compliance, and if compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $250 a day.
Second, Renson.
Can I say something? On all the other container issue permits, you guys gave 120 days because the permitting place was backed up.
We're in the middle of a discussion of a motion.
Okay.
Oh, I would amend my motion to 120 days if that is in fact the case.
Okay, it's been amended. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
You gonna second?
No, discussion.
Okay, gotta have a second before we'll.
Second.
Go ahead, Mr. Bowen.
I say you meant.
Seconded. Now we can have a discussion, Mr. Priscilla.
I think the motion should be 120 days on the outside open storage, but on the other items, based on what he said, they're in compliance, so I would just give 14 days on that. I'd make it a two-part motion.
I'll amend the motion to say 14 days on accumulations and inoperable vehicles and 120 days on the outside open storage.
Second, Lorenzen.
Okay, was the overgrowth mentioned? It's complied, okay.
Is that $250 on each side of it?
$250 on all of them per day, after 14 days or after 120. Do I need to make two motions?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting good at starting over. I'd like to make a motion. I move that in case number CE 200156673, that based on the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinance as listed in the staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 14 days to come into compliance with the accumulations and the inoperable vehicles and overgrowth if applicable, and come into compliance if the compliance is not achieved by that date. An amount of $250 per day is assessed. I would like to make another motion. I move in case number CE 200156673. Based on evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of county codes or ordinances listed in the staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 120 days to come into compliance on the outside open storage item. And if compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $250 per day be assessed.
Second, Lorenzen for both motions.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a two-part motion. We have a second by Mr. Lorenzen. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next case, please.
Turn to page 8, number 15, CE 20011378. The owner is Brandon Bauer and Wanda Sherg, 3915 Lakewood Drive. We have service, and we have someone signed in for this case. Is Brandon Bauer here?
Mr. Bauer is online.
Oh, he's online. I apologize.
Mr. Bauer, you're currently muted. If you could tap your screen, you should see the mute button, your red button.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you, which one is Mr. Bauer? That's not Mr. Bauer. There he is.
I got 3 screens.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And state your name and address.
Brandon Bauer, 3915 Lakewood Drive, Sefner, Florida, 33584.
Thank you.
Officer, go ahead.
Good morning, Charles Harwell, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case originated July of last year. It's not in foreclosure, it's owner occupied. The zoning is RDC 12. The violations are accumulations, overgrowth, which has since been mowed, but there's a remaining compliance attached to that. In-op vehicles, outside open storage, and vehicle repairs in a residential district are being conducted. And then excess utility vehicles, I'm sorry. Yeah, excess utility vehicles. You can see there's accumulations everywhere. He has a tow truck on the property, a commercial vehicle.
Okay, sir, it's your turn. Go ahead, sir.
I need more time. I broke my ankle. I broke my ankle when a lot of this stuff showed up, and then now I've had it reinfected again recently. Cellulite, so I had a hole about this big in my ankle, about this big now, and both of it just got reinfected. Antibiotics seem to be taking care of it. That, and I don't go check my mail very often, so this has already been referred to here before I even knew there was really an issue. I mean, I knew I had a bit of a mess, but I don't, legal issue, I guess.
Okay, how much time do you need?
Probably 3 minutes.
I could not understand you.
90 days.
Mr. Bauer, could you speak closer to the microphone?
90 days.
Okay.
Question, Mr. Harwell?
Mr. Lorenzen.
I'm prepared to make a motion, but I think there's a question.
Mr. Vasella?
Mr. Harwell, did you say if there's any life safety issues involved there?
No, sir, they are not.
Is it acceptable for you if they went for 90 days?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Don't wait, Mr. Bowen. You have a question?
No, I'm prepared to make a motion. Doesn't matter to me.
Mr. Lorenzen wishes to make the motion.
Two-part motion. I move in case CE 2001138 that based on the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinances list staff's presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the action taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 90 days to come into compliance on items PM 12.1 accumulations, item PM 12.5 inoperable vehicles, item Z203 outside open storage, item Z632 vehicle repairs at residential districts, and item Z634 recreational utility vehicles exceeding allowable number. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $200 per day be assessed. I also move in case CE 2001138, based on the evidence presented, I find the property was in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinances as listed in staff's presentation on item PM 12.2, overgrowth. Further, I find the property is now in compliance with this code provision, order that I remain in compliance with this code provision.
Second.
Second.
We do have a second. Is staff asking for remaining compliance?
On the overgrowth, yes.
You are asking for the remaining compliance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a motion. We have second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next case.
Turn to page 9, number 17, case number CE 2000-4536. The owner is Hector Luis Mendez Rodriguez, 4308 Woodlark Drive. We have service, and is this person here in the audience or online? Here we go. Are you here for this case? Come up to the podium, please. Raise your right hand, please. And if she will testify, she needs to do it also. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And state your name and address.
Sí o no? 40.
I'm sorry?
My name is Hector Rodriguez.
Okay.
My address is 4308 Woodlark Drive, Tampa, Florida 33624.
Thank you. Did you say yes, ma'am, when I gave the oath?
Yes.
Couldn't hear you. Okay, come up and give me your name and address.
Virginia Garcia, 4308 Woodlark Drive, Tampa, Florida 33624.
Thank you.
Officer, go ahead.
Steve Favors, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. Your Honor, the board, this case number CE 2000-4536. It was first initiated on January the 30th, 2020. We received a complaint that the residents, at the time they were tenants, was operating a business from the resident. I responded out to, before I responded there, the property is not in foreclosure. It was first inspected on January the 30th, 2020, and my last inspection was conducted yesterday on 2/25/21. I have had contact with both of the Mr. Rodriguez and Ms. Garcia over there. My first initial response to this was because of the complaint of improper use of zone that the tenants was using the property to run a construction business out of. They had commercial vehicles on the property. They also had utility trailers located in the right-of-way. My first contact was with Ms. Garcia when I responded to the resident, and they had probably at the time maybe about 7 vehicles at the resident, and she was cleaning one of the vehicles. And when I inquired about the commercial vehicles and inquired about the operating the business from the resident, she assured me that the vehicles belonged to her and her family. They was all registered in their name, and that she was just cleaning the vehicles. When I inquired about the working or the business from the resident, she assured me that the employees was just responding to the location. They would park their cars, they would all get in one vehicle, and then they would go to the job site that they was operating from. Because at the time, the property itself was in foreclosure, I had to refer this case to another officer within code enforcement that handles foreclosure. As time proceeded on, it eventually got to the point that Mr. Rodriguez and Ms. Garcia was able to purchase the property. So they are now the sole owner of the property. As indicated in the photos that's attached here, I also made contact recently with Mr. Mr. Rodriguez, and also another gentleman at the property that identified himself prior to me talking to Mr. Rodriguez that he was one of the employees, and he was also waiting to be picked up to go to a job site. That was on 2/6/21 when this incident occurred. I waited approximately 20 to 30 minutes because the employee contacted Mr. Rodriguez, and that's when I had my first conversation with Mr. Rodriguez about operating a business from the resident, as well as the commercial vehicle being in the right of way and on the property. He assured me that the vehicles have been relocated, so at this point I complied the inoperable vehicle and commercial vehicle, but we're still in the position that he is operating a business from his resident. The business itself is actually registered as an LLC under the name of HS Construction and Maintenance LLC, which is a construction company. And that's it.
Okay, which one of you wish to speak first?
Any of those can also talk first. When he came to us the first time, as he said, somebody claimed that we was having a detailing business when we was cleaning our cars in our house. He already knows that it was not a business for that, and we clarify with that. Now we're owning the house. Also, we contact the city because when we receive some visits from one of the inspectors, she said that we can fill our house, like we are having the office of the business in the house, and then we fill some documents where we are supposed to be already registered, but I already checked and it's not. Also, I have the emails about the person whom I speak and the city and everything. Miss, I think the last name is Mercado, because they told us you cannot have, the business as well, the people cannot be parking there, and we already resolved that. Also, when we moved one of our trailers, they stole it from the park where we was having parking, so we just have one right now. But my only question is, I understand that we cannot have those big trailers and things, but why we cannot have our vehicles parking at our house? Because the problem is not outside of the way. It's also in our driveway, because we are having a lot of harassment from one of our neighbors for that same situation.
Officer, would you like to explain that to her?
I'm gonna do the best I can if I understand it. The vehicles itself is not a problem. You are allowed to have your vehicles on your property. That's not the problem. The problem is the commercial vehicle, which is the dump truck or the dump utility trailers that you had, and then enclosed trailer which you used for your construction business. It's a commercial grade trailer with dual axle, capable of carrying over 2,000 pounds, but you use it primarily to carry your business material, and you use it for storage of your business material.
Yeah, we used it before, but after that, we move it also, and you approve it to us. But one of our neighbors still keep complaining about the same. We are still having also received an erasement, like a racist things with him. He's saying that we're not allowing to be there. We are the only Latin people who live on that street, and a lot of stuff. And he always called the city, even if we are on complaint. We are on right with you, with the city, and he still keep bothering us with the same thing, and we don't have not even a trailer.
Okay, so what you're telling this board is that you are in compliance. You're not running a business. You do not have commercial vehicles there. Is that what you're telling us?
Yes.
Okay, so then you believe you're in compliance with the order?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Board members, anybody have a question?
I prefer to make a motion.
Go ahead, Mr. Russillo.
All right, I move in the case of CE 2045-36, that's based on the evidence presented, I find the property in violation of Hillsborough County Code and Hillsborough County Code and Ordinance as listed in staff presentation. Further, based on the gravity of the violation, the action taken by the violator situated within 14 days to come in compliance. Compliance not achieved, but that's on the fine of $500 per day be assessed.
I'll second that, Brainiac.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, you'll get with the officer, re-inspect it, and we'll go from there. Next case, please.
Turn to page 10, number 18, CE 2100-1395. The owner is KF 12615 LLC. The location is 12615 Tarpon Springs Road. We have service, and we have some people virtual on the
Yes.
line for this case.
I believe we have David and Jeff.
Yes, good morning, everyone. This is David Calto with Ford Harrison. My firm represents KF 12615 LLC, and Jeffrey Baptist, who's also on the call with us as well.
I'm sorry, sir, what was your name? I've got two people signed in.
My name is David Calto with Ford Harrison.
Okay. Is there another individual? I'm sorry?
Jeffrey Baptist, I'm the managing member of KF 12615 LLC.
Mr. Baxter, can you raise your right hand, please, and take the oath?
Uh-huh.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
And state your name and address again for the record.
Jeffrey Baptist, 17124 Target Way, Odessa, Florida, 33556.
Thank you. And the other gentleman, you are an attorney representing them, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question for the attorney.
Sure.
Can you present what you want to present in 10 minutes?
Yes, I think it's going to be rather quick. So we're actually not contesting the notice of violation. We're in full compliance. I know normally the code officer goes first.
Okay, no, I know that, but what I was going to try and do was move your case if you couldn't do it in 10 minutes to give you a fair shot. But if you're good with it, go ahead, officer.
Steve Favors, code case CE 21001395, address location 12615 Tarpon Springs Road, Odessa, Florida 33556, owned by KF 12615 LLC. The property is not in foreclosure. It was first inspected on February the 3rd, 2021. At the time, violations that was observed and cited for was prohibited signs on right-of-way. During my course of investigation and follow-up investigation, the violation still remained as of 2/22/21. I have been in contact with Mr. Jeffrey and served him a combo notice and explained the violation to him. This particular violation is kind of lengthy in the fact that it was also cited for the same violation back in 2015, 2017. 2 complaints came in 2019 and 2020 as well. Each time I made contact with Mr. Jeffrey and explained the violations of the signs, which are 4x8 plywood that he places out on the right of way. And I explained the violation to him, and each time he have complied, but this time when I served him the combo notice, the signs are still in the location as of my last inspection on the 22nd.
Okay, Counselor.
Thank you. So as of this morning, we are in full compliance with the county ordinance at issue. Client has removed all signs that are on the public right of way. He's placed any signs in compliant areas, and he knows now going forward that he needs to strictly comply with this ordinance, and he will continue to do so. He will now place any signs, any public right of ways going forward. He has a rather impeccable history with zoning ordinances. Besides this sign issue, of course, which he knows now, he cannot place any signs in the public right of way going forward. As of today, he is compliant.
Okay. Does the other gentleman wish to add anything to this?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, board members, questions? Mr. Lorenzen?
Question for the officer or for Carmine. This, based on the testimony, previous testimony, Officer Faber, it sounds like there's been multiple violations at this particular location. Are we asking for a stay in compliance or a repeat violation? If so, are there previous dates that we can reference for this, or is this just a single initial violation at this time?
Thank you for the opportunity. I wanted to address something a little bit further with the violation condition. To answer your question, for starts, all the previous violations had been complied with prior to a board hearing. So we are looking for obviously. Yeah. Yes. But for the sake of not necessarily overloading the individual, which he seems quite aware of the sign he is permitted to have as far as size. We did cite him for the signs on the right of way, but you can see from the photographs there are also an excessive amount of signs, and there are certain areas of the sign ordinance that can apply here. One, if he wishes to call them ground signs, he has to have a 10-foot setback from the right of way. The signs cannot be 300 square feet or less for one sign. With this, one sign is permitted for every 300 square feet of frontage of the business. And then it's for each additional 300 lineage footage, he can have an additional sign. There is also where he is kept the signs at 32 square feet. That also applies with temporary signs, but temporary signs are only permitted for 60 days until a permanent sign can be placed, and it's only one temporary sign. So I wish for this individual running this business to understand that just pulling the signs off the right of way is not enough. He needs to limit the signs, and being well aware of the sign ordinance, we can meet and discuss it further as to how many he can have. He needs to cut down the number of signs. That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, Carmine, I guess my follow-up then would be my initial question. Are we looking for something other than an initial violation in regards to stay in compliance?
We're only at the position to ask for remain in compliance. Does that answer your question, sir?
So the testimony is that I know the testimony from the owner and the attorney is that it's in compliance. Was it in compliance when we inspected it?
No, we're going on as others have given when they appear. He's stating that they are now in compliance. They were not in compliance when Officer Favors did his previous inspection. So we're asking for you to find them in violation, and we will go out and do a follow-up inspection.
Got it. Thank you. I move in case CE 21001395, the base in the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County codes and ordinances listed in staff's presentation. Further, based on the ground of violation, the actions taken by the violator and the violator's history, I grant 7 days to come into compliance. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $200 per day be assessed.
Can I ask a few follow-up questions? And just so we're all on the same page, this is just referring to signs on the right of way for the 7-day compliance order, because none of those other issues were listed on.
So we're in the middle of a motion right now. We can let you speak after. Okay, do have a motion, do we
I
have?
second with a discussion.
Okay, Mr. Vasilla is seconding the motion with discussion.
The only thing that I would move on the motion is make the fine a little bit heavier since this has always been a repeat thing. So I would go 7 days, $500.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I'll raise it to, I'll amend my motion to 7 days, $400 a day.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Counselor, what did you want to say?
I'm just asking for clarification on the compliance order, because there were a number of issues that were brought up in your discussion earlier that were not on our notice of violation. So I just want some clarity for my client and what he needs, if he needs to do anything else, because right now we're in compliance with the notice of violation.
Okay.
Other things that you are asking him to do with the 7 days, I just don't want him to get hit with the fine because of some of those ancillary issues you mentioned earlier that were not on the notice of violation.
Right, what he has to do is he has to remove those signs from the right of way.
Okay.
Okay, now, you can get with the code inspector because he's got to re-inspect it, and you can ask him any particular questions you need to as to where and when he can put a sign, okay?
Can I follow up with that as well?
We done? Okay.
Is there, okay, so just to be clear, for the 7 days, it's just the signs moving from the right of way, and you will talk with the code enforcement officer about any other issues.
Correct. Once he comes to comply it, he can talk to the code inspector on any issues with signs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next case, please.
This case is on the addendum. I believe you should have a copy of that. Number one, case number CE 2000-3475. The owner is Kent Allen Sharp. Location 10914 Ross Street. We have service. And we have Mr. Sharp here. Good morning. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And state your name and address.
Kent Sharp, 10914 Ross Street, Tampa, Florida, 33610.
Thank you.
Okay, officer, go ahead.
Okay, good morning. Charles Harwell, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case originated on March 10th of 2020. The occupancy is owner occupied. It's not in foreclosure. There's no life safety issues. The violations noted are accumulations, in-op vehicles. The in-op vehicles, there was a lot of them. They've been removed, but there was one constant that's still there. You'll see that in the photograph. And then electrical wiring that's, well, the ceilings. Then you see the electrical wiring that's less than 8 foot. And then outside open storage.
Okay, sir, what would you like to tell us?
Well, as of last night, they come put most of the ceiling is already completed on the front porch, which actually takes care of 2 of the electrical problems. The RV, which was my son's, has been removed. Well, it's been a year ago now. The blue car that says up here was it was registered, the tag wasn't, the sticker wasn't put on. The vehicle that we see that you just showed up there is sold. It just has to leave now. And that's about it. The ladder, the paint buckets, that kind of stuff was contributed to the RV. So.
Okay, so you're saying basically the inoperable vehicle is going to be moved when?
Well, it's not on here, but the one that you showed on there, as soon as we can get the hood to open so that we can put the battery in so they can drive it. It's actually not inoperable. It just was going to be for my daughter and she doesn't want it. So
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Rousseau?
Regarding all the violations, sir, how much time do you think you can be totally in compliance? 14 days?
14 days is fine.
Okay. I'm prepared to make a motion then. I'm moving a case of CE 203475 that based on the evidence presented, I find the property in violation of Hillsborough County Code and ordinance as listed in staff presentation. Further, based on the gravity of violation, the act taken by the violator, the violator's history, I grant 14 days to come in compliance. Compliance not achieved by that time, a fine of $200 per day be assessed.
Second by right.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Motion carries 14 days, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, we're going to take a 10-minute recess.
Everyone, please stand by.
Okay, we are ready to return from recess. Go live again in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're back in session. Next case, please.
There are no other citizens here to testify, so if you would want to put the statement on, or are we just going to do them like normal?
Gotta do this fine.
Excuse me, Ms. Meyer or Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I believe there's a representative for Sienna Park Holdings.
I didn't have that marked. That's the next one we're doing then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next case then is on page 2, number 2. Case number CE 2000-3493. The owner is Sienna Park Holdings, LLC. Location 1918 Plantation Key Circle. We have service, and apparently we have someone online.
Officer, go ahead.
I need to swear in the individual that's online.
Okay.
I believe that's Gwen.
Yes.
Good morning. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
And state your name and address and how you have come to represent Sienna Park.
My name is Gwen. My address, do you want the property address or your personal?
Whatever mailing address you would like to leave. And what was your name again?
Gwen Epting.
Okay.
1918 Station Key Circle, Brandon, Florida, 33511.
Okay.
Okay, now we're ready for the officer.
Thank you. Good morning, Eric Tyne, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. Property in question is 1918 Plantation Key Circle, owned by Sienna Park Holdings, LLC. Just a quick background on this case. I previously cited this property, which is a large apartment complex, for accumulations back on November 13th, 2019. At the end of Plantation Palms Avenue, which is a private road inside the apartment complex. That case came into compliance about 2.5 months later and was closed on February 3rd, 2020. After that case concluded, I was in the area periodically conducting inspections for other cases I had in the complex, and I began to observe a growing pile of accumulations in the same location at the end of Plantation Palms Avenue. And after seeing that pile of accumulations getting ever larger, I recited the property for accumulations on September 28th, 2020. It remained in violation and was served a combined notice of violation, notice of hearing for this hearing on February 8th, and it was eventually brought into compliance as of Monday, February 22nd. So the area is currently in compliance. I'm just asking for a compliance order since this is the second time it's been cited.
Okay. Somebody wish to speak?
I believe that'll be Gwen.
Yes, so it is brought into compliance. We do get an issue frequently where people from outside of our property dump trash, and sometimes even our residents dump trash in that area. I have got it on a bulk pickup rotation now, so it shouldn't be happening again in the future.
Okay, thank you. Board members, questions? Go ahead, Ms. Wright.
I'm moving case number CE 20003493, that based on evidence presented, I find that the property is again in violation of Hillsborough County Code or ordinances as listed in the staff's presentation of the previous order dated March 13th, 2020. This constitutes a repeat violation as defined in the Florida statutes. Further, I find that the property is now in compliance with the code provision in order that it remain in compliance with this code provision. Additionally, that a fine of $300 a day per occurrence be imposed for any repeat violations of this order.
I apologize. I know you're in the middle of the motion. Can I clarify, this is not a repeat violation? The previous case was not adjudicated.
My apologies, I'll redo the motion. I move in case number CE 20003493 that based on the evidence presented, I find that the property was in violation of Hillsborough County Codes of Ordinances as presented. Further, I find that the property is now in compliance with the code provision in order that it remain in compliance with this code provision.
Second, Lorenzen.
We have a motion, we have a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Next case is number 3, case number CE 2000-9661. The owner is Sienna Park Holdings LLC. Location 309 Providence Road. We have service. And she's here for the same.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. State your name. You already have had the oath, but state your name again for this case, for the record, and your address.
1918 Plantation Keys Circle, Brandon, Florida, 33541.
Thank you.
Okay, officer.
Thank you, Eric Tyne, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. Just before I start, I want to apologize for the quality of some of these photographs in the presentation. Because of COVID-19, I wasn't able to go inside of the apartment to obtain these photos myself. So I had to coordinate with the tenants to provide them for me. So some of the date and time stamps were cut off. This apartment was first inspected on July 2nd, 2020. At the time of that inspection, it was found that there was a hole in the bathroom ceiling. It was caused by a plumbing leak above. There was a black growth on the ceiling, as well as cracked and peeling paint on the ceiling and walls. There was also a crack and flaking paint in the bathroom sink. This case went on until a subsequent inspection on February 5th of 2021. Found that the conditions remained, and there was also an additional issue at that time found with the rear sliding door. The lock was broken, the door could not be secured. A new notice of violation and combined with a notice of hearing was served to effecting on February 8th of 2021. And I'm happy to report that as of yesterday, February 25th, all conditions have been corrected and are now in compliance. So just seeking the remaining compliance order.
I'll make a motion.
Who is this?
Mr. Baniak.
Go ahead.
I move that in case number CE 20009661, that based upon the evidence presented, I find the property was in violation of Hillsborough County Code of Ordinances presented. Further, I find the property is now in compliance with this code provision in order that it remain in compliance with this code provision.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second, Lorenzen.
We have a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Turn to page 3, number 4, case number CE 2100-1349. The owner is Sienna Park Holdings LLC, location 415 Providence Road, apartment 415, and we have service. And the individual is online here. Could you state your name and address for this case for the record?
Gwen Epstein, 1918 Plantation Keys Circle, Brandon, Florida, 33511.
Thank you.
Go ahead, officer.
Thank you, Eric Tyne, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. The property in question is located at 415 Providence Road. It's apartment 201 and apartment 101. It's owned by Sienna Park Holdings LLC. This location was first inspected on February 3rd, 2021. At the time of the inspection, it was found that in unit 201, the dishwasher did not operate. The toilet was leaning to the side. Bathtub faucet was dripping. There was signs of an insect infestation. Sections of the laminate floor in the apartment were peeled up and missing, and the bathroom door did not fit properly within its frame and could not be secured. As a result of a plumbing leak in Unit 201, there was a hole in the ceiling of the bathroom of Unit 101. I spoke with the tenant of Unit 101 on February 17th. Confirmed that at that time, the hole in the ceiling was still present in his apartment. The thing with this case that's maybe the most concerning is the condition of the balcony of Unit 201. There's numerous cracks in the cement floor of the balcony, and at the time of my initial inspection, the sheetrock on the bottom side of the balcony had collapsed out of it. I have spoken with both the tenant and property manager, Ms. Epting, since that time, as recently as this morning, confirmed that all conditions except for the balcony are complied. The tenant is going to be transferring to another apartment, so that the balcony, I guess, is going to take some pretty extensive repairs to get that taken care of. So I would just ask at this time that the violations that are all complied be included in any order that's issued in this case. And I also ask that the board order that the apartment stay unoccupied until the balcony is repaired, and that any necessary permits for the repair or rebuilding of the balcony are obtained.
Okay, ma'am, it's your turn.
Yes, so we have complied with everything except for the balcony. Initially, we thought there was some water damage to the sheetrock due to a gutter that looks like it was in need of repair. We got the gutter repaired, and when we went in to repair the balcony and redo the top half of it, it was found that it's a lot more damage than we initially thought it was going to be. So we just need some more time to get some contractors out and get that taken care of properly.
How much time do you need?
Would it be possible to get 90 days?
Is it going to remain unoccupied?
Yes, so we will put it as a down unit is what it's called in our system, where it's not able to be rented, and we've already transferred the other person. They actually picked up their keys to their new apartment yesterday, so they're finishing moving out now.
Oh, Mr. Vasilla.
Okay, I move in the case of CE 21001349 that the find the property was in violation of Hillsborough County Code and Ordinance as presented. Further, I find the property is now in compliance with the code revision in order to remain in compliance, and this is regarding items 11.5.1, R 11.6.1, R 11.6.1C, R 11.8.2, R 11.8.5, R 11.8.6, and R 11.8.9. Further, I move in that case that CE 21001349, based on the evidence presented, I find the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Code and Ordinance as listed in staff presentation regarding items 11.7.7, stairs, porches, and apparatus. And I grant 90 days to come in compliance. Compliance not achieved by that time, a fine of $300 a day be assessed. Additionally, the property is not to be occupied until this item is in compliance.
Second, for purpose of discussion? Just to confirm, Mr. Vasilla, you were asking for an order to stay in compliance on all items except for the porches and stairs, and your 90 days on that? Thank you.
My question for the officer would be, are they in compliance or do you need to inspect them?
They are in compliance, except for the balcony.
Okay. All right, we have a motion, we have a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next case.
Turn to page 4, number 6. Case number CE 2000-0280, The owner is Shannon Quinn and Camelia Quinn, 4863 Knights Loop. We have service and no one is present.
Ms. Meyer, do we have anybody else present or on the internet?
As far as I know, this is it. We're done with the audience.
Okay, let me read the statement then. Seeing there's no one present in the audience for the remaining cases on the agenda, the board will now review the case material previously provided by the county staff. If the board finds the property is in violation of Hillsborough County Codes or ordinances as listed in county staff presentation, the board will rule on each case. Will be based on the evidence presented and the gravity of the violation, action taken by the violator's history, and determining the amount of fine that will be assessed. Ms. Meyer, how many cases do we have left here?
Just 2.
Okay, 2. Okay. We will start with Mr. Vasilla, and then we will move to Mr. Lorenz. Okay, call your next case, please.
I will call the case again, page 4, number 6, CE 2000-0280. Shannon and Camelia Quinn, 4863 Knights Loop, and we have service and no one is present.
Dennis Sweeney, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case came to us in a complaint on January 7th, 2020. The property is zoned AS1. The property is not in foreclosure. The owners live on location. The property had originally, the owners were scrapping metal at the time of my site visit. However, they have ceased scrapping, bringing materials to the property and scrapping, but they still had accumulations of wood and debris that they would bring to the property. They also had someone living in a RV on site. I spoke with the owner yesterday afternoon. He said everything should be in compliance by Monday. So I told him I would have you guys to give him a 10-day time frame, and we'd go from there.
How much time did you say?
10 days.
Okay. I grant 14 days come in compliance not achieved by that time, a fine of $100 per day be assessed.
Do we have a second? Second by Mr. Bowling. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Next case, please.
Could you clarify the fine amount, please?
$100.
Thank you.
Turn to page 9, number 16, CE 200147779. The violator is Steve Woodham. The location is 17629 Whistling Lane. We have service and no one is present.
Go ahead, officer.
Rick Garcia, Hillsborough County Code Enforcement. This case was received on 9/27/2020 anonymously regarding inoperable vehicles on the property. Property in question is at 17629 Whistling Lane, Lutz, Florida, 33549. It's zone RSC6. It's owned by Marcus Caswell, who, and the property appraiser lists his address as that location, although he does not reside there. The property is tenant occupied. The violator listed as Steve Woodham. Property is not in foreclosure. I first inspected it on 9/29/2020 and not only identified the violation of inoperable vehicles, I identified the violation of accumulations in the front, side, and backyard. The inoperable vehicle violation was complied as of 2/23/21. On my last site visit on 2/23/21, I noticed that the accumulations in the front yard had been removed, and the place had been tidied up fairly nice, but the accumulations in the back and side yard within a fenced-in area remain in violation. I've been in contact with the violator, Mr. Woodham, when I served the combo notice to him. And my final inspection was on the 23rd, where I did notice that the violations remained regarding the accumulations in the back and side yard. The work that's been done, progress has been made. I would say that I would grant no longer than 30 days to complete the cleanup.
Okay, Mr. Williamson.
I grant 30 days to come into compliance. If compliance is not achieved by that date, a fine of $150 per day be assessed.
Second by right.
We have a motion, we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Turn to page 8, number 14, CE 2000-5222. This case complied February 24th, 2021. And that concludes the agenda.
Okay, any board members have anything before we adjourn? We are adjourned.
Have a good afternoon, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all. We'll be ending the meeting.